zeroed in on the subject of wondrous wanderings and musical expression, therefore, do have some small wisdom to offer. I suddenly find a heart stirred by some spectacle of nature or inspiring act of ne'er-do. I simply let the emotion of the moment flow through my fingers and into the heart. I found no sound to be equally beautiful as one born from the instant of genuine joy and wistful sadness. You know, special training or knowledge to give voice to the music of the heart, only willingness to play the score as it writes itself across your soul. If you accomplish such a surrender, then you will have created a piece unique to yourself, and what melody can be more precious. I know from a moment I lay my eyes upon you. Here is a man whose spirit begs for an instrumental interpretation. Pray release your inhibitions and flavor the world with your performance. When using performance actions, you are strictly prohibited from performing any music from any third parties. You may record and upload your performance and hereby agree to those licenses. Blah, 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 blah. Sure, why not? To begin, you simply need to choose whichever note catches your fancy. Let whimsy carry you up and down the scales. Revel in the soaring heights and plunging depths until you find a song which resonates with your being. Painted with the experience of your adventures, the treble and tone will be yours and yours alone. What matter of music will fill the air? May the wind catch your composition and deliver it unto my covetous ear. Okay. Okay, so now I have performing unlocked, right? Cool. Probably not gonna do that, because I'm not really good at different stuff, but I do have another quest over here that we'll pick up real quick. And then, do our queue, and then head over to start looking for Sid's airship. Logging that out a little bit. Feather Green Thumb asked me to pick up 2 things in Gridania. Sweet rose perfume and a good adventure. I have the perfume, though it took some doing. We botanists do tend to be misery with our sweet roses, and as for the adventure, hello, handsome. Well, that completes that shopping list. Adventure, would you mind taking this perfume and yourself to Jularad at Little Solstice? Okay, we can do that. Hey, Nocturnal, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Let's go over, because I need to go to the inn. So I believe there's another quest over there I should pick up. As you can see, there's a little bit of a Halloween event going on, but I've already knocked out what I need to do over here. So we don't need to do that right now. That's good to hear. Had a pretty decent day myself, just winding down with some streaming. Not sure how long I want to go. I did a little bit of a stream earlier today, but I was just mostly messing around. Now I plan on knocking out a little bit of plot. Oh, the sweet little thing with the journal. Of course I remember her, and remember her well. What are you doing, dude? That was weird. Had a smile to warm the heart and a laugh. A lit one might say, to tickle the depths of the soul. She might most eager to hear tales of my many travels, and which speaks to a keen and sensitive mind. Jilly, I believe her name. No, that's not right. Jilly was the redhead from last week. Damned if I can remember. You must understand, no small number of comely lasses seek out my company. I dare say keeping all the names and faces straight is an adventure in itself. Hey, Ro. The girl spoke of paying a visit to Apakulu Falls before traveling on. Like as not, you'll find her there now, shedding a tear or two at our parting. Do pass along my regards if you see her. She'd readily recognize that in the charming straw hat of hers. Okay, we're gonna go... Where is... Oh. Okay, so that's still in this town, so let's knock that out real quick. Let's see, found out the Xbox Series S dev support is being dropped, so it might be completely gone, no more game support. Didn't it just come out not too long ago? Or am I mistaken? I don't know too much about the Xbox Series stuff. I want to say that's just recently. Yeah, it came out in 2020. Yeah, that's... No game support after 2 years? That's a bit insane. Pardon, I don't believe we met. You find something on mine, you say? Give her that. My journal, like the 12. In my haste to escape the clutches of that insufferable mutton monger, slipped my mind entirely. Might I be so bold as to ask your name? You have my gratitude lines. It may not look like much, but this counts this tumbled diary among my most prized possessions. Its pages brim with tales of the most heart-stirring sights to be seen in our realm, as told to me by sensitive souls I've met in my travels across the Eorzea. Tales that have stuck with me with a most incurable case of wanderlust. As an adventurer, you too have seen the realm, I'm sure. But I ask of you, Lions, have you truly seen her, borne witness to your Eorzea in her myriad of splendor? Have you stood on the palm-fringed beaches of Costa del Sol just as the sun peeks over the horizon, its rays kissing the sand beneath your feet? Have you lost yourself in the night sky of Sigilly, adrift amidst a boundless sea of stars? Why do I even try to convey with words that which must be seen to be appreciated? To our fortune, whithersoever we wander, Eorzea's beauty is but a stone's throw away. If I may quote from the journal, yes, this is the one. Afore the fane, beneath the two that are as one, her divine cup runneth with light ethereal. Such were the conjurer's words, and I would see as she saw. I saw it for myself before coming here, and I can assure you the conjurer spoke true. Indulge me, go there and look out upon the beauty before you. I would hear your thoughts. Okay, I believe we have to go over to the Conjurer's Guild. Like, right there. I wasn't able to get 4K resolution in games. Weren't able to get the best of it like the X. I gotta be honest, there's been too many Xboxes to be so. I'm still. We just have the Xbox One, right? I don't know if I have a special one, but I've just been using the Xbox One and PS4 for a while. If I wanted the best graphics, I just used my computer. I don't know, it's never been that big of a deal for me, because I just mostly play RPGs anyway, so it's not like... I guess, I needed the highest end stuff, so... A quick knock. Actually, you know what I should be doing? Where is it? It's bad. There it is. I need to kill the bees. Yep. Thank you. Okay, we pass on that because I don't need it. Okay, so I gotta watch out, 'cause this guy can doom, and that can... Can I stun yet, or no? No, it doesn't look like I can stun. Okay, got doom away. It's like I said, a beast should be appearing any second now. Oh, he actually stunned him. Nice timing. Real nice timing. Yeah, again, I just have played it so little, I wouldn't be able to tell you the difference, to be honest with you. I occasionally jump on the Xbox Game Pass. There's been some interesting stuff in there. I think I spent a month doing some of the Yakuza games, because those are a lot of fun. But outside of that, I really haven't played the Xbox that much. I know you want a Skyrim machine. We'll get you a Skyrim machine, I promise. I should actually set him up so he's taking damage. Yes and no. So I have both. I have both. The thing is with the 3 games a month for the PlayStation, those are permanently put on your library. So at any time I can go and download that game. That's kind of amazing. Now, will I play them? Maybe. And plus, it also it does have a sort of streaming thing that that Xbox has. Well, they combined it now, where your Xbox, there's like a library of games that you can stream. Come on, this stupid fucking chair. Versus the Game Pass for the Pass, I know that they add and take away some stuff from time to time. Not the whole library, but there's stuff that leaves every once in a while. Actually, I need to check that, because I'm pretty sure I haven't checked it since last month. I need to see what they added. At least if you download the game on the pass, it's yours for good? Is it? I don't know. I don't know. They're too much. I think I downloaded stuff before and like it went away and I wasn't able to play it anymore. But I could be wrong. I will wholly admit that I could be mistaken on that. Okay, are they gonna get it right, or are they gonna fuck it up? I think it's like flamin' fruit. I'm pretty sure it's flamin' fruit. Nope, that's wrong. I could have probably guessed that because we didn't go into the rooms that had the two things. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Whatever. And PlayStation Plus, you get games throughout there, but once your gas goes out, your games are locked until New Year's Plus. I guess that might be the thing, is like I just have a reoccurring payment where I don't worry about that. And I'm kind of more, I will be honest, I'm sure the Xbox has a better deal, 100%. It's got way more games and all that shit, but it doesn't have too many JRPGs, so I have to admit I'm a bit of a Sony fanboy on that one. They're working on it. I think Persona 5 Royale just came out on Xbox. I mean, big fucking surprise, the person playing Final Fantasy XIV is a JRPG fan. Who could have ever seen that one coming? Okay, what did I get? I think I got at least one level. So it should be 46 now? Yeah, 46. Okay, cool. I'm gonna knock out these quests real quick. Just because I can. pretty sure you're just supposed to go to this tree that, like, see how it, like, combines at the top there? And we just gotta go look out. Look upon the stirring vistas as identified by the explorer Miller Ironheart. Return to Kula Falls and report your sighting. So I think this gives us a sightseeing log, which I've actually never done. Because it's a bit annoying. You have to, like, go to certain spots on the map, but also it's not just certain spots, it's certain spots at certain times of the day, and sometimes it's even with specific weather patterns. So it can be real fucking annoying. Welcome back, Lions. I trust you were moved by the sight as I was. The great stone that adorned the entrance to Stillglade Fane is none other than the serpentry's egg, cast down from the heavens by Nautica the patron so long ago. In those mammoth tree trunks, remnants, no doubt of a primeval forest. Hence, when did they come? Why did the two arbors grow as one? This I do not know. What I do know is that the realm is replete with such beauty. If only we know where to look. That's what compels me to wander. Not the promise of power, glory, or riches, but a burning desire to bear witness to all the wonders around us, as wrought by gods and men alike. Though we just met, the twinkle in your eye tells me that we share certain aesthetic sensitivities. It would be my pleasure to gift you with a sightseeing log of your own. In its pages you will find my record of the most stirring sights in the realm, both those that I've seen with my own eyes and those I have, thus far at least, only heard of in my travels. No doubt your adventures keep you occupied, but it is not all the more reason to take in the sights as you travel, that both body and mind might enjoy a moment's respite from time to time. And who could say, perhaps you will discover glorious new vistas that have eluded even me. With that, I wish you safe travels, Lions. When you have seen all there is to see, pray return to me. I'd like nothing more than to share the impressions upon my fellow sensitive soul. So now we have access to the sightseeing log, which is about 20 random spots on the map that you can kind of go to. They kind of give you like a brief little description, but I'm not gonna lie, I might just cheese it and look up where I have to go. Wait, like if I bought a $70 game on PlayStation 2 days later, it says your license will expire in 20... What the fuck? I've never had that happen. Oh. I think mostly because yeah, that's weird. I mean, I've heard of that stuff kind of happening with, like, Steam. You'll end up buying a game, and then eventually, like, the studio goes out of business, and the license is no longer, like, available. And, even if you bought the game, you won't have access to play it. Which is really dumb, in my opinion. Which is kind of why I try to stick with physical media. But that seems really dumb. Okay, so I need to go to Little Solstice. I need to figure out what this is. And then... I don't think this is the Beast Tribe quest. I think it's too early for that. I don't think I get that until I finish the story. So we're 46 now. Hello there. You're an adventurer? Say, you don't happen to have some sweet rose perfume, do you? Celine's a good one, all right. About the perfume and the adventure. She knows how to get things done, that woman. My master sent me these parts to bring some seeds of the Sylvan Lily, but look, it's It's really difficult to find something in a place you don't even know. So I thought I'd go to the Sylphs. First I asked Sylvine what gift I should get. Since I couldn't find any of that sweet rose stuff, I asked Celine to get me some. And then I thought about how much better it would be to have an envoy, you know, someone not me, talk to the Sylphs. I mean, they're very strange, so I asked Celine to find me a good adventure. Look, I'm only doing the best I can here. Yes, I could be doing it myself, and then Master probably wouldn't get his seeds. So you please give the perfume to the Sylphs and find out what the seed lilies are? That's all. And when you're done with that, could you collect the seeds and deliver them to Master Botanist Kane at the Sanctum of the 12? That's all. I'll ask Celine to do the rest. Okay. So I guess we'll talk to this one. Gathering One does not observe common courtesies. This one thinks Gathering One must learn manners. This one likes the scent of the sweet rose. The bottle makes a scented mist this one likes. Walking One brings good gifts. Walking One seeks seeds of sylvan lily. Walking One shall find it in Lark's Claw if lucky and look at the ground. This one warns Walking One. Lark's Claw is full of touched ones. Touched ones not like these ones. Walking One will be careful, yes? It happened in Destiny 2. I got it like 8 weeks ago, and the second week of playing, after buying the DLC, the game popped up with your license. Oh, that is so dumb. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't think these AIs will aggro us. We are a little above their level. Let's take a look. Companion is 7 now. Let's go ahead and grab the next ability. There we go. Sit on that. Of course these guys would. Alright. Where am I going? I'm going over... Interesting. Why am I going all the way over there? Okay. Well, there's another quest over here I never picked up. Oh, I believe this is over where the, where you can get married. Let's see. Xbox doesn't have that problem. You buy it, it's good. It's yours for good, except if you ask about buying a pre-owned game that isn't truly yours. Thank you. Okay. Oh. I might need to mute the mic for a minute. Oh. A little bit. God damn. Okay. Yeah, this is the, this is where you can get married in the game.
Married?
Mm-hmm. The sanctum feels so sanctified, don't you find? A good friend of mine, practically sisters we are, is to be joined with her beloved here. I've been invited. It's such an honor. You ought to see her... How do you... What? But I digress. It's easy to do that about Teresa, so you find, especially about Mercedian Semite and this Wonderfully fine lace made by tiny Lalafell children. There I go again. I mean to ask you about wind sprites. Do pardon me. Well, no, not really wind sprites so much as their cores. I need 4 of them. Why, I can't tell you. Not until you get them. Secrets are so much fun, don't you find? Okay, I wasn't expecting a gummy. I don't know why I thought that was like a chip. Good, good. All I need is a bit of sylvan lilies there. Okay, so we give him the seeds. Those are the seeds of the sylvan lily. How did you know? See, Jurarand had you do all the work, did he? Out of those seeds will come white flowers, the tint of pure light without even a hint of color. That's what faith is, you see. There are 12 hues, 12 paths to travel up to a place where all walls fall and all hues become as one. But I am a botanist. Would be a poor gardener that has but one hue. I hope you'll take respite here and see the beauty we have wrought. Yeah, sorry about that. Don't worry, I'm fine. Once again, I'm doing some work in the herb garden. A goldsmith was there installing new veins on the whirligig. We got to talking, and do you know what she did? She wed me, the minx. The 12 give it in mysterious ways, and these gardens have seen their share of flowers. I can spot them quite easily. There's one just now, head over heels, yet tongue-tied. He's just wasted on the young. Well, I must have been such a clod as that one, though. I refuse to believe it in my heart. Must stand together, we clods in love. May I ask you to slip a bouquet of my special Azima roses? Okay, might as well knock that out. Where is the... Okay, so the wind sprites aren't that far away. Do I kill those guys now? They are right here. It wouldn't take me too long. Console run is over? No, it's all good. I mean, I don't mind a rant. Gives me something to read and talk to, respond to in chat. Better than the quietness I usually have. You want to fight me for some reason? That's cool. Goodbye. Oh, because I'm still in combat, I can't actually use that. I forget. Alright. So we just need to get 4 cores. That shouldn't take too long. As long as we're not aggroed too much. I say as another self joins the party. Fun. Hey, Polly, how's it going? Not too bad, not too bad. Just playing a bit of 14. I was going to try to do a knockout about a story, but I've already been playing for 30 minutes and that hasn't happened yet, so... I'm actually... Be careful. Nope. Okay, we're good. Okay, so what am I... There's another one right there. There's not a whole lot of them. I mean, I don't know about this gen... Like, when you say this generation, you mean PS4 or PS... I'm assuming PS4, Xbox, and the Switch. Because I got all 3 myself. I don't have PS5 yet, or any of the new Xbox. I'm not quite sure I want to get one. I don't know. I mean, there's not really been anything for me to go out and get a new console for, you know? Elden Ring was probably the big one, but that was released on older systems. This is gonna confuse the fuck out of my chat, because you guys come through on the YouTube side of things. If anyone watches this on Twitch, they'd be like, what the fuck is he talking about? Not realizing I'm streaming to both. Let's go turn these in. Hopefully there's no more quests after this, because I just want to do story. I don't think I'll actually be able to get to the airship, but we can at least knock out a lot of Kothras out. We are two souls inhabiting one body. Oh, wait, that's not right. Oh no. I should have learned to talk. I mean, should have. But no thanks, I'm taking. A delivery from a friend of a happy couple? This is beautiful and it smells so good. Thank you. Really, thank you. I don't need a speech. I'm just gonna give her these roses and tell her the truth. I spent the morning at the sanctum pledging my love for her before the 12. Oh, actually, there's one more thing I need to do. Where is it? Take that off. Yeah, I have all these done. I need to knock out Zamal Darkhold, so might as well do that too. Let's see. I could help you set up a chat thing on your streams. I'll do both Twitch and... maybe. I guess feel that might get in the way a little bit. But we could probably do something like that so chat can see. I got N64, PlayStation 1, GameCube, Game Boy, PS2, Wii, PS3, Xbox, Wii U, 3DS, PS4, Xbox. Nice. I've got most of that too. I think I've got a few older consoles, but I gotta look. Yeah, the cores. Wonderful. This will be a social event of the season. So exciting. My friend and I are very close. Practically sisters, you know. Yeah, you already told us. There you go. Never mind. Yeah, we might give that a shot one day, just so I can have chat on stream. Even though, I don't know. Is that a thing people like seeing? I guess some people like seeing that, because it's like, my name is on, your name is on whatever popular streamer, so... Some people get a kick out of that, I suppose. Okay, so this is my first time, so we're gonna get a bonus. This might actually push us to 47, we'll have to see. So have your box copy of Majora's Mask? Nice. Oh shit, they're not attacking that for some reason. Okay. I thought we were attacking. I don't know what we're doing. Okay. I've got some pretty rare stuff. I don't think I have anything boxed, but I will say the gem in my collection is a Game Boy Color version of Shantae. Like, not even not a repo card or anything, an actual genuine copy of it. So that's probably the one game in my collection that's worth some money. Persona 5 R came out on PC today? I mean, I don't know. I never actually beat Persona 5. I can't say if I'm a fan or not. It's alright. Why are we going this way? This is a dead end. Okay, sure. I don't know what this tank is doing. Let's see, I think I'm gonna have the girlfriend list the PS5 on Facebook. Okay, what are we doing? What is this group? I don't know what's going on. Am I just crazy? Because usually what you do is you just grab the enemies and move them into the Crystal Veil area so you take less damage. And yet, this party is moving in such a weird way. Okay. I think this group's gonna wipe. Because, this is a bit, this is a bit embarrassing. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I didn't get too far into it. I took a look at... I did it for like a couple hours with the new class. And, I failed. Failed really hardcore. Oh my god. Where is everybody else at? Like, what the fuck is going on? One second. I'm not ignoring chat. I don't know what is going on with this party. They're just all over the place. So, pay a little bit of attention. See, yeah, you're gonna need a pre-made group for that. I just did it solo. Since there is like an achievement for trying to do it solo, I even have both Tetsujin 28 and its live-action movie posters in them. I feel like that is pretty rare. I gotta be honest, I don't know what that is. And I gotta admit, I'm on the brink of buying a 1-month sub and checking out, but still undecided. Do it. Do it. Maybe not. I don't know. If you're still doing Turtle Well, probably a bad idea. I'm wasting my time because this tank is not... This is embarrassing.
They're doing their best.
No, they're not. I think this is supposed to be a more advanced player. Yeah, no. I don't... Well, this is gonna be fun. Turtle Wow lets me spam chat at the stream link. Nice. You have to pull the boss into the light. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to really get back into WoW. It's not when I have this. This is my game of choice. I'm sure Turtle WoW is awesome. And just, I don't know. I liked WoW back in the day. It's not my cup of tea anymore. Oh my goodness. This is embarrassing. This is actually embarrassing. This boss should have already been dead like 3 minutes ago. Finally. That gave us 29,000 experience. The only thing that would suck for you, because I'm currently doing it myself. What the hell are those? You might have to go to the story again if you don't hop on another one of your original characters. That's the only downside, because I don't remember how far you were in the story. Did my internet shit itself, or what's going on? Yeah, that's about the only downside. I've been, even since I started like 2 weeks ago, I'm still not even close to like end of the main story. You can see me. I've been going through it pretty much on the daily basis, and I'm only now getting the Kothras. can make... Why do I feel like I need to be careful with reading that aloud? Like, I probably wouldn't get in trouble, but at the same time... Isn't technically... No, ours is still better. Shouldn't use that. I don't even know what is allowed and not allowed to be able to say on streams anymore. Everything's gotten way too trigger happy with stuff. Can we stop opening the useless treasure chest and just focus on getting it through here? Yeah, it's become a shit show. It really is unfortunate. You can't find a lot of the fun videos you could look for in the past. We can only hope that maybe somebody like Elon, like he's buying Twitter right now, someone like him buys YouTube and just says, nope, fuck it, go back to Wild West of the internet days. That would be fun. So there doesn't seem to be anything that's really changed in this dungeon. I just like the soul. I'm not a big fan of Elon Musk. I don't go crazy over the dude. But when he does something and it generates a fucking endless amount of salt, I'm all for it. What do we got? The Templar. No, don't need that. And we got another tricorn, which I... No, we don't need that either. Cool. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll try to probably pull some... Probably pull some bullshit where they cancel that last deal or some crap. I don't know. I haven't been paying too much close attention to it, but I hope it goes through. Because heaven knows that place is just a trash fire. Enjoyable trash fire sometimes, but it is just the worst place. Why would you do that? Oh my goodness. Oh, this healer's getting a little mad. Silent Hill's coming back with a new game. I saw that. I saw there's going to be what are they going to be re-releasing a bunch of stuff? I think they're doing a remake of PS4. Wow, remake of Resident Evil 4 and Silent Hill 2. Though I guess they're taking away the dog that's in Resident Evil 4 for some reason. I don't understand why they did that. That was... What are you doing? What are you doing? What the fuck is this tank doing? I would never tank like this guy has been. I think the dog got buggy in deployment, so they might leave it out or bring it back an update before release. Okay, I see. Because I saw a couple of people commenting on that about because why would you? Oh my goodness, please, can you not? What the fuck? Excuse me. What the hell killed me? I'm just gonna stay well the hell away from him. I don't get hit by whatever the fuck that was again. get in position for the last crystal. We should have this. If I die again, there's something wrong with me. Some assets can break or become difficult to already patch in, so remakes... Okay. Yeah, we're not... Well, we're certainly not giving that to the tank, because that tank was... That was trash. Okay, I think I'm completely done with... Oh, wait, I gotta turn these in, don't I? You have the course, wonderful, blah, blah, blah. 10 is over. There you go. Thank you ever so much. I tell you my little secret. Well, since you've been so helpful, I'm going to use these when it's time to throw rose petals. Quite the flower storm, to be sure. 4 is too many? Are you sure? Well, I suppose I should try it beforehand once, perhaps on my own estate. This is a social event of the season. Okay, we just gotta turn this one on. Hopefully he doesn't give us anything new to do. And then I can actually get started on story, which would be real nice. Went well, did it? Everyone needs a little help sometimes. We who work in the gardens know that better than most. Great oaks, the tender seedlings, exotics, and the commonplace. We all need care. Even you, adventure. Alright, good. Let's go ahead and go to Cothras. What I may do, let's Dragoon. Since we're only a few levels above story at this point, I'm going to use MSQ to level up Dragoon a bit. Let's see, were there any other quests along the way? We do have adding fuel to the fire. We'll grab that. Eventually, the quest should take us into Camp Dragonhead, and we'll pick up those quests. I just remember this entire area not being my favorite. It's a bit annoying, but we're going to be here for a while. God, an hour before I even got started on doing what I said in the title. That's great. Okay. It kills me to ask the help of an adventure, yet I cannot leave the fort. Not now, damn it. You are eager to do a service, is that not right, adventure? Then there's some urgent need for firewood that you need to get as much and you would gain much by assisting us. The around Skyfire locks never lacked for firewood. Collect 8 bundles and deliver them to Stephanot at the East Hill. Yeah, that sounds easy enough. You like how Bethesda announced Elder Scrolls 6 before Starfield? Did they? I don't think that's true. I remember Starfield back when Fallout 4 was being shown. Or not Fallout 4, fuck. Was it 76? I think they showed Starfield off then. And then... Or was that when they announced Elder Scrolls 6 and just showed like a teaser? God, that Bethesda showcase was so bad. Took your time, you sniveling, whiny wayface. Firewood? Who told you to bring firewood, whelp? What happened to the fresh supplies from Camp Dragonhead? I send it straight when I address you. Mistook you for another. Sent out a recruit some time ago to take delivery of relief supplies. You came all this way to bring more fuel? I bid you thanks. There's no comfort we seek, you understand, but life. The cold is too relentless to go without fire. I give thanks to your service. Kothras is no place for those who lack discipline and faith. We will perish, and so doing perhaps endanger the crusade. The common folk of Ishgard, known to seek shelter in Skyfire Lock whenever the dragons attack in force. Each stronghold must be venulated with these extra mouths in mind. We hope to secure meat and sheepskin from the Kekaroos that roam the snowy plains. Those stockpiles will mean the difference between life and death for the helpless folk under our protection. And actually, I skipped the line. Okay, what do you want? Should be back by now. Even he went out to wait out the worst of the storm. Could he have wandered out onto the North Road? They roam feral crocs. Adventure. I sent a runner to Camp Dragonhead, but he is many hours overdue. I fear he has lost his way, green recruit that he is. I prevail upon you to fetch him back. And finally, yes, you look as though you have something to say, do you? Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket? Are you happy to see me? So bad. I see. Sir Curlo hasn't forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity it has not been seen in Kothar since the calamity. May speak freely here, friend. That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I have to say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt, only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late, as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It's only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. A missing airship? I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your query. I shall direct to one in better position to assist you. Lord Hashafant of House Fontomp commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present to him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive to your needs. They were both announced on the same day in 2018. Yeah, I was thinking so, because I remember that that E3, and particularly that one, because it was hilarious because they would announce something, and then pan the camera to the crowd, and then nobody was cheering. Like, everyone looked either like, there were parts of it where, like, nobody was excited for, like, anything that year. It was kind of embarrassing. And they showed off at Fallout 76. And, woof. Some of us knew that was going to be a shit show before that even came out. Thank you. Is it on? Oof, sorry about that. I had to mute the mic for a bit, just so that way I didn't... Well, I'm trying not to go into another coughing fit. Thank you. God. I remember that. Because I remember it opening up to that E3 presentation in particular opened up on, I believe, Rage 2, and they started the conference out by not introducing a game right away, but had a band come out and play a song, and everyone was like, and you could see it pan out to the audience, and it was like, what the fuck is going on? I came here for video games, not someone's, you know, for someone's band. Well, it's all good. E3 is no longer a thing, so we don't have companies that embarrass themselves like that anymore. Starfield is coming to Xbox Series X and S exclusively. They confirmed it, saying it's coming to... Alright. I mean, I hope it's good. Yeah, Skyrim 2.
It's Skyrim 2!
Okay, so we'll wait to do story quest, because that will lead us into the one of the better characters of the game. Where am I going? Might be inside here. What do you expect us to do with such paltry... Forgive me. I speak out of turn. You've done your duty and a great service to us. We are short of men. It's the enemy that weighs on me. Snow rather than fire. Yeah, that's all I can hope to say is that I hope it's good. Please put a little bit more effort than some of your latest projects, Bethesda. Thank you kindly, Lions. We're without the men we need to lay in extra supplies, so thin are we stretched by the terrors of this winter. Adventurers such as yourself were sent by Heloni herself, but that the commander saw some truth to it. I hope they go with that online Battlefleet game where ships can cost up to thousands or 40,000 and once it's destroyed. What game is that? I mean, I know I've heard of like Star Citizen, but I didn't think that was a thing. That where like you could like pay for ships and planets and stuff like that. But I didn't think it was like, oh, once it's destroyed for good. says it's here. Either it's not loading in or he's on top. Yep, he's up there. Thank you for these. It's miserable work dressing up so many beasts in a cold such as this. Would that this meat were for a feast to celebrate a victory. I hear the unbelievers grow bold, hampered as we are by the snow. I pray that we are defeated by are not defeated by cold and hunger ere we can meet with the dragon's battle. Got one more, and then I gotta go back up to there. How like Sylvain to entrust, or wow, Servaintal to entrust an important task as this to an adventurer. You'll ask me trust to complete the work you are given, but still, I thank you for the delivery. Here we go. My gratitude, adventurer. The rocks upon which this garden is built are less stalwart than we could ever have thought 5 years ago. There was never been such a time as this. The shadows gather with alacrity, and we must make certain whatever preparations we can. That's a necklace? What am I using as a necklace right now? Actually, I'll just take the money. Adventure. What's the tomfool? What? If he's lost somewhere to frostbite, he had best blamed no one to blame but himself, so give him the ring. This is the boy's ring. What is this meaning of this? A feral croc? Are you certain? He could simply have dropped it. I'll not stand for sunrise when the boy's on her. What? Yes, he had ginger hair. Oh, for the roof of Alone. He was a good lad, fired to take his place in the war against the dragons, to die so ignominiously instead. I cannot tell his sire, yet to lie to a fellow knight about his own son. It's more than I could tease out right now. I mislike adventures, as you well know. But that wretched death on the North Road binds us together. It is the will of the Fury. After much reflection, I've decided to send you to Camp Dragonhead with the ring for Deal Balin, the boy's father. It will become a knight's... It ill becomes a knight to purificate, but I added the boy's name to the patrol that was lost to dragons. You must tell Theobalin that his son died gloriously in battle, that his name not stand in shame. He deserved better. EVE Online, that's a game where you spend real money on very pricey ship, and once the ship got destroyed, you cannot... Oh, that is... I think Polly was... Didn't you play that before? I mean, if he's even still around. I thought I remember seeing Polly play that at some point. Ah, damn. Well, sucks for them, I guess. Okay. Theobalin. Turn this in. See Theobalin. Am he. Ring. Talk sense adventure. This is my wife's naming ring, which I took off her cold finger so many years ago. I gave it to her son after he's swearing of the sword. He not looked so beetle-browed, Venture. I know what this means. My son is dead. My line has ended. Yes, I know what this means. There was a patrol out of Skylock last night that was killed in There was a patrol out of Skyfire Locks last night that was killed to the last man. Was he one of them? Then he died well, for I heard they brought down 2 dragons before the fire came for them. In every generation of my family, at least one son has died in the crusade. I scarce remember my father, who fell manning the ballista in the locks, and I am the last of 3 brothers. I had 4 sons and a daughter. 2 of the boys did not live to see their first name's day, and my wife died in childbirth with the 3rd. Sickness took my daughter along with her babes. Yet, our honor is intact, for my son gave his life to the cause. Would that he had known more days, fought more battles ere he fell. That is my only regret. Thank you for the message. You lack no courage to make your way to Cothras in these troubled times. Yeah, probably shouldn't tell him that his son is now crocodile poop. That'd probably be a bad time to tell him that. Having a good authority that the dragons have once again sodded over Steel Vigil, yet it would not serve to send knights to the area considering the entirely disgraced hurly-burly over Lord Francel. We'll investigate the Steel Vigil in our stead. So yeah, the game is like you have to set up a mortgage plan after you expect this 70,000 down the drain once destroyed. God, fucking, that's terrible. Let's go talk to Hot Chiffon real quick, see what that's about. We need to keep him alive as long as possible. The unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. You come to pay your respects. Be at ease, friend. I'm not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray tell, why have you come? If there is any justice in the world, these charges would receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Yes, the letter made mention of a pressing matter for which required assistance. What might that be? So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above the Cothras before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitness to these events, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartano, we are unbridled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fontaine. Not gonna lie, I probably butchered that like really badly the first time I read it, but until hearing how it's actually pronounced in Storm Heavensward. As you have doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Fontaine included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean that there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending mass missives to the various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient if you were to make the inquiries on your own. Lady Ning of mine, our own House Fontaine, who reside in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There is also Cravelin of House Halionart, who can be found at Skyfire Locks, though any information you pry from the scribe will prove difficult to parse. Have you spoken with the chief astrologian of House Daliandar yet? Really? Perhaps you'd be more accommodating once I inform that you are a friend of House Fontaine. Do not concern yourself with House Zamael. I'll contact them myself. Seek the counsel of the 3 I mentioned and return to me when finished. Okay, this is going to be a lot of stuff to pick up, so it's going to be a lot of reading. A word adventure. House Fontaine has been called a reward on the snow. Has just called a reward on the snow wolves that harass our supply trains. These creatures are the most dangerous when young and starved, and this litter of 4 is both. I lost 2 good men to these wolves. Had they been knights, the hunting horns would have been sounded ere their blood had rusted. I would see you avenge them, and the reward is a fair one. Bring back the hides, and we shall both gain what we seek. Adventure. I hear you like a good hunt. The common folk here tell me you have lost a good many of their animals to an ogre. Their petition has come at naught, so they have come to me, and I in turn come to you. You must needs have a decoy for the hunt. I will not ask the folks to risk more than their livelihood. Let us use my own beloved Sebastian and lure this ogre out into the open. Yes, he is my darling Karaku. a wise knight keeps her own source of wood. Her own source of wool. God, I'm losing my ability to read. Yes, Sebastian has clothed me since the day I came to this camp and will someday feed me too, no doubt. But today you will return him to me safe and sound. Alright, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in and chatting. Well met, brother in drudgery. I'm a sellsword myself, but I thought this lot here rates any higher than an adventure, but I can't complain. I have 3 squares and clean straw to keep enough to sleep in, even if I mull all day for it. Anyway, though, I'd share some of the work with you today. A wagon bound for House Fontaine broke its wheel shaft on the way, and sent word that they'd be half a day late. Ain't showed up yet. Take the east road. They're on the east road. Those lazy ears won't find it too far. I got my own donkey work to see to. And we'll have a mug of something when you return. You. No time for niceties. I'm waiting on Ceruleum. That Uldon Cutpurse who calls himself a traitor is late for this shipment. Ceruleum burns like a ill wife in winter, and there's not going without it to make this fire sand for the ballista. Curse that Zengot? What does he think we're fighting here? Ladybugs? Looks like you enjoy a spot of heat. Find where the Ceruleum order is. Go to... Okay, got it. I'll tell you, those Uldas, keen on getting paid, but not keen on doing their work. Can't trust them, especially when that lot from the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Okay. Why is there so much? Okay, we'll pick these up, and then head down south. Why, hello, good sir. What's that? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House Fontaine does, for if they did, you'd definitely know as well. Topic on everyone's lips these days is what's going to become of young Lord Francel. Some say the allegiances are long overdue, given how many members of House Haliondart has been found guilty of heresy in recent days. I had a son once, a fine boy. Maybe if he'd lived, he would have been around by your age by now. Not sure. My memory's not so good these days. But he wandered into the ogre's belly in a blizzard. One of the beasts in there killed him. I'm neither a knight nor a maid, but I tell you, my heart cries out for vengeance, knight justice. Even after all these years, I will go to my grave knowing the creature will blight another life as it did mine. Take all I have left and slay that Gurgotor? Hint here. This is the bottle of Karaku blood. Pour it out, and the scent will draw the creature. It doesn't care what kind of blood it is, you see. Once it senses prey, you'll be ready, won't you? Know you a gorge called Witch Drop, sharp as claws, hard as steel, is where those suspected of heresy are judged by the Inquisition. The guilty will fly to escape death, using the power granted them by Dravanians. Templar archers will put an arrow through their black hearts. The innocent will break upon the gorge floor, their purity proven. Their souls would ascend to Haloni's halls, and there await their loved ones. The ones I loved was judged at Witch Drop. He went to his death with the rosary upon him. I carved the crystals myself. I had only made 4 before he was taken. I think perhaps the beads lie forgotten on the floor of the gorge. They say you have keen eyes, closed lips, and a kind heart. Did you find the rosary for my heart's succor? I do not expect all 4 beads, but please, God Adventure, as many as you can. That daughter of mine. She has a mind to do something, there's no stopping her. She's gone off to the Weeping Saints alone. I told her time and again it's not safe with all the unbelievers about. You're one of those fearless fire-breathing adventurers, aren't you? Normally I tell you to stay away from my fine, high-spirited lass, but right now I bid you to go in hot pursuit to the Weeping Saint and bring her back safe and sound. Okay. So we got a lot of stuff we can do now. Let's go over here and pick this up. Oh, is he on the wall? Okay. I gotta figure out how I can get up there. I think... we head up here and we can just follow it around to him? Truth is, I used to be galled when I pulled fire duty, but now I think of me lucky stars in Cothra. Stolen warm beats stolen cold any day. No complaints about the warmth, to be certain. Short-handed here, though, so dim here are our lights grown. 'Tis no wonder a patrol mistook the wisps for the stronghold. The north wind blows hard tonight. Would you patrol the braziers and light those that are dark? Listen to that shriek. Sometimes I swear that the very climes have declared war against us. Here. Take this bit of live coal and light the braziers with it. Okay, good. So... that's easy enough. Hey, they're sitting Alphanode. Good to see. So they're... we'll chill out for a bit while we try to help everyone we can. Okay, there's one up there. Okay, so they're both up here. Good. God, he's up there. Okay. All done? I'm closer to the fire. You're looking at my blue. Glads my heart to know that all the blazers are lit tonight, giving freely all of our light and warmth. Yes, stolen warm, of some import. As I've said, I've seen no complaints about the warmth. Not a one. Okay, let's knock out these two quests over here. I'm gonna have to go all the way to Old Up. Okay. That's fun. That's done. Let's heal up a bit before we actually start collecting some of this. I think some enemies can spawn. Okay, last thing over here. I don't even remember that. Having a quest about wolf pups, but I guess I did. I gotta kill him anyway for my questing log. Or not my questing log, my hunting log. Might as well just grab him now. Just need one more. I guess we'll go over this way. I wasn't paying attention. That was my own fault. No, this isn't right. This is... Oh, maybe I have to go through here? Yeah, that looks right. Okay, that's done. So where's the guy I'm looking for? I'm curious to see where this leads. Oh, okay. We'll turn some of this stuff in. What's this up here? Oh wait, actually, what's... Shoot, no! I'm an idiot. Oh, fuck. That was so stupid of me.
How come you're down there now, Christopher?
I wasn't paying attention. We got there. I'll take one.
This movie.
From the smug look on your face, I can say that there are 4 fewer wolves encounters today. Show me the pelts and complete your triumph. These are they. You see the markings here? With these hell pups gone, all our people will still breathe easier. How near is it that we should scorn death in the maws of raving beasts? These men died in battle as surely as any of the dragonpire. When nights are thin upon the ground, it is the lowly of the house who suffer. Room washers, potters, yeomen, our house patches with the venturers wherever is threadbare, but some of the other high houses continue to bar the gates against outlanders altogether, or treat them with such disdain that any service they accept must surely bear a taint. Honor is how justly we treat others who serve the cause alongside us, life and death. Out of honor flows all that makes us man of a boy, a woman of a girl. Surely when we meet Halone in the afterlife, 'tis honor she judges, not pride. A word, if I may. Do you the inclination to undertake another commission? Would I would not ask if you do not look... I would not ask if you did not look rested and refreshed. You may have heard whispers, but a patrol lost its way in the blizzard wandering into Orc's belly. Needless to say, not all of them returned alive. The sawbones have been carving all manner of bits off those that did. They mistook Willow Weiss for light of camp and were lured into the cave. We've enough perils around us without those quizzing devils amusing themselves thus. We cannot have men gainsaying their own eyes, afraid to trust the lights they see in the distance. Will you take yourself to Ogre's Belly and dispatch those Wykes? Wicks? Might be Wicks. I don't know. Hey, Dark Phoenix, how's it going? We had a good time. What's news? Ixel? Got them all, huh? Or sods. I tell you, the high and mighty around these parts don't even see in black and white. They see dragon and not dragon. You know what I speak. All matter of nasties that don't breathe fire, kill just as many men, but neither here nor there for them. Ain't nothing to me either, I suppose. This place, not enough men, not enough arms, and cold enough to make a man piss ice. I tell you, coming west to offer my services when I have less wise than I thought. There's a chill that even a bowl of Mitatuni boat soup won't cure. To be in Gridania again. About 6 a.m. over there? Nice. It's getting pretty late for me over here. I hail from Gridania, same as you. Finding Ixel is what we do there. I sure don't expect to see them in these mountains. I know these shite birds, and they're up to something. Something I go to my employer with. It's just a feeling. But whenever I get this feeling in the 12's Wood, and nothing got done, something bad bit us on the ass. If I not had a moment to spare, and the feeling grows stronger, it'll become a sellsword to part with his own gill in this matter. Will you enter the Ixel lair to the east and see if there aren't any clues to be found? I'm not sure how much more I'll stream. I didn't get as much done in the story as I would have liked. I've just been running around doing side stuff. But I'm really not sure I'm gonna be able to play for too much longer. I think the Fury, you're safe. Thought my revenge had been about the death of you. You see it's a monster that's dead. Thank you, kind boy. Would you look at that? You found his rosary. As bright as the day his father put it around his neck. They say Mithril never loses its luster. Not like life, eh? Fell to a dragon, go to heaven. Fall to aught else, who gives two hells? That's the Ishgardian way. He was a scout, and a good one, I'm told. But he died a fool's death, and fools deserve no justice. They found him and left his things where they lay. Let him where he lay. His own comrades. But you didn't, did you? You picked us up and brought it to me. A good heart and noble soul. To keep your promise and do a kind thing unabated. You are the justice I sought, adventure. And now I will live out my days in peace. Side stuff is freaking long when doing MSQ. Yeah, but I figure might as well do it. My OCD, or not OCD, whatever it is, the completionist in me is like, every time I see stuff that's not done, just gotta go do it right now. Venture, did you find out where my heart seeks? There they are. How strange to see them again after all that has passed. Thank you for finding so many. I thought mayhaps there would be one missing. Matiknit has it, I believe, and so this rosary binds us together. Is he an unbeliever? His fate was not the conflagration that other men set. Wait. His fate was not the conflagration the other men set to the house of their heart, yet, I don't know, it never shall. I sought to mislay all memory of him, but he was my great friend as well as my betrothed. A lady of Ishgard does not deny a friend, even if the ways of the world would have us deny our own fathers and husbands. And so I shall never forget, Matakinite. I don't know how you even begin to say that. We don't want any of this. It's not really like I'm in any hurry to do a story anyway. I don't want to like burn myself out like I did before. So we got a couple quests up there, up north there. Another one in the cave that I have to go to. Okay, that's gonna be fun. So let's go ahead and grab this stuff. Not exactly too worried about it. I'll get through story as fast as I can. Or so. If it takes me, it shouldn't take me that long. I've only been playing 2 weeks and we've gotten this kind of progress. So maybe about the end, some point next month I should be done with AR. I'm going the wrong way. You can now officially say you did all 3 city-state starts? Interesting. Oh, you mean like you started with the class and did the B opening? Okay, I see what you're saying. I've only done Verdania and I think Verdania and Limsa Lamensa. I don't think I've actually ever started an Ulda. Can you leave me alone, or are you going to follow me all the way over here? Come on. Got one to turn away. What about the other? Oh, you want to fight for some reason. Okay, that's cool. My father sent you to fetch me back. He must be overstrung. Usually mislikes adventures. Knows very well that I have to bless water. We can hardly get it anywhere else. Father means well, but can I have him order me home and assisting in armed chaperones? The warrior's older than he is his own father. What does he mean to do? Hide me away in the tea caddy and hope that my war ends before I'm old and gray? Still, I am not insatiable to the dangers. Will you keep watch while I fetch the water? Who knows? You may discover an unbeliever in the woodworks. Okay, let's do that. Trying to think. Like I said, I think the Limsa Lamitsa one was the man. Didn't you go to like a shipyard and like defend that? I want to say it's been so long, I don't quite remember. What truck have I with you and you with me, huh? All may partake of the saint's tears. But you believe me I'm not worthy. I am. I know what you're thinking, Adventure Man, I do. You're as transparent as the water there. The water she's taking. You think I'm one of those unbelievers. I find your accusations vile and remove myself from your foul presence. Pick up Dole. See if I can push it a little bit longer. What's wrong? What is it you have in your hand? There's no soldier's weapon. None but knights have leave to bring a weapon into the holy place. Perhaps there really was a heretic here, or I've somehow summoned one by careless jest. I shall return to Camp Dragonhead forthwith. Not easy in the mind, kind adventure. You do best not to linger. Okay, and then last but not least, we do have to go in the cave. I might have to just step away from the keyboard for just a bit. But let me get somewhere safe first. Okay, I should be good over here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. See, no kind soul brings a weapon into the holy cave. No one said the warrior of light is a kind soul. Yeah, that have some fucking Louis. We have, we've killed a lot of stuff. We are not pure of soul. That is kind of the one thing I did like about Shadowbringers. Just because it, you know, your hero not actually being the hero of light anymore, but the warrior of darkness. Always that was, like, I always felt that was a concept that needed to be explored in these games. Since, even since, like, the first one, it's always been about balance of light and dark. And yet, every time you play the warrior of light. Okay, so now I need to leave this cave and then go over to the Ixal camp and grab whatever I need over there. I think that should be most of the side quests here. I think I might have like one or two more. Oh, do you have any advice for Palace of the Dead? I tried that a bit earlier today, and it, that was not fun. Especially having to learn that you have to do, like, most of it without dying. You never did Palace of the Dead? Alright, cool. I just gave it a shot earlier today, and it was rough. It seems interesting. I like the idea of, like, randomly generated dungeon, but, I think I need a little bit more practice with it in order to be, because it seems you could really easily die in that, and it's like, some of the achievements are like, oh, get to 1 through 100 without it dying one time. It's like, okay. Smells good, whatever you made. What? No, I'll make something late in a bit. There you are. I thank you for your safe return, but she is much subdued and will not tell me what passed with the Weeping Saint. She'll want answers and quickly. A strangely furtive man, you say? Gazing fixed upon my girl and armed to the holy place? It may well be an unbeliever, or who would risk doing such things? A girl of noble blood who intrudes the seclusion that is her due makes her an excellent prey. Of course I know this. Many think me a scandal for allowing a daughter to run wild, and of course I worry, every day and every minute. Yet I will not take the world from her. She is what she is, a rambling rose. She cannot help what she was born to. I'll keep her safe, from a distance perhaps, but safe. No, it's okay. It's all good. I'm just going around doing side stuff anyway. So this can't be the most exciting thing in the world. What news, brother? What is it you carry? This is Black Youth in North Shroud, unknown to Cothras. The Ixal make of it living blinds and walls. But the yew being slow to grow, why would they bother to cut it down and convey it west? Unless the Ixal mean to stay here. This is the beginning of a settlement. While the Ishgardians busy themselves with their dragons, the birdmen are stealing this patch of Kothras right from under their noses. I tell you, unless the Holy See act now, the Ixal will rapidly grow and gain a foothold in the area. This can mean more war. And though that means more work for the likes of me, I have enough as it is. The Ixal are moving into Kothras in a lasting way. No small task to bring those logs from the Twellswood to the far west. They must be using those cursed balloons, those shitbirds. Even their supplies have wings. When it comes out of those balloons goes to the grounds of Kothras. Let's hit them now before the settlement gets bigger. The Guardians won't give us swine's till it's too late. I need my own people. Take this letter to a reprobate named Isidoran. We fought together in the Quiver once. It's levied garrison at Fallgood Float. I fight not for Ishgard in this matter, but if you would consider it a debt, fine by me. It goads me that the Ixal are waltzing into Kothras right under my nose. Back so soon, and with full success. Wax never knew what struck them, I'll wager. By Halone, it's good to have something go well. I forgive my outburst. It's been a difficult week, moon, some longer span of time. Like a siege, though none exists, and man cannot live in constant state of unhappy strain. The success you convey back to me means a great deal. Hey, take your time. Just gonna be knocking out as much of this as I can. I have some dark news. It is right upon your aspect. Come speak. This tome is notorious, forbidden by the Holy See. Of course, and a frequent trophy in the Inquisition raids on unbelievers. If you found this in Steel Vigil, it can only mean that the unbelievers infest the ruins. They must have been tasked by the Dravani to keep watch and thwart any attempt to rebuild the Vigil, treacherous to their blood. I would that they had us but one black heart. My sword would pierce its rotten core and forever rid us of their kind. Sure. So we tied him up. Okay, set the bait. Okay, Sebastian's good. You lose Sebastian from his bonds. Leave him be, and he'll make his way on his own way back. Good. So we have that. We need to go to Fallgood Float. We'll do that in a minute. Let's go wherever this is. It's in Danilin. And yep, now someday I'm gonna have to come through here and do this too. So that's gonna be super fun. But I'll save all the old stuff when I start a class out here. Don't want to do them right away. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning... I'm not here to buy? I might suggest you browse quietly. I'm quite busy. Edwin and Cothras. Oh, dear, my friend. How may I call you that? Well then, Lions, there's a problem with the Coryllium. If you think Edwin is vexed, you have no idea how difficult it is for me. Angry about the Cerulean Order being late, is he? Friend, pardon me, Lions. I understand the situation, I really do, and I would ship the stuff right to him if I had any. The fact is, it's been a mighty struggle for many moons to procure and process Ceruleum from Amagina and Sons, and now they've entirely ceased doing business with most vendors. It's a hard life being a middleman, my dear man. We pay for the sins of producers like Amagina. What do we get for them in turn? Not so much as a how do you do. Edward's quarrel is with them, not me. Do you not know? The concern has an exclusive right to mine ceruleum in the northern Danaland. They can do whatever they want. You can always try to talk them directly. Go to Papa Wazoo at Camp Blue Frog, though. I warn you, he's a smug little toad. And I also have this. Hold on, what's this? Okay, that's gonna need a Disciple of Hand, which we don't have. Time heals all wounds, or so they those who have never experienced true pain. Or 30 summers pass since I carried the standard of the Dark Light Raiders to Cutler's Cry. Now a day goes by that I don't see the faces of the friends I lost that fateful day. Garibaldi the Red and his loyal second, Albius Stillwater, Simon the Sweet, always armed with a jab and a jest. Our ever ireful mage, Kyrian Zabran, as quick to cast as he was able to temper. Demioan Thousandgill. Never has a man with a tighter grip beyond a sword or his coin. Let's not forget one Ilm Ailson. Though it's hard to fathom now, with all the adventurers scampering like rabbits in the spring. There was once a time when the band of mercenaries who the city-states turned to in need of blade. The Duskright Raiders being the biggest and best band. Ishgardian-funded forays into hellish pits like Arnhem Vale would earn us king's ransom in a matter of days. Though it would only take a night of devil's play at the Mirage to see it gone from our purses. And so was the life of a raider, that is, until we took the job at Cutler's Cry. My brothers and I stood against herds of giant buffalo on Ogamuro, snurbril infestations on the Pearl, legions of strong, cold-blooded Shahagans from the abyssal depths of the Indigo Deep, and none of that prepared us for the horrors we would face in Hell's Brood holes. Never prepared us for the Chimera. The bards still sing of a day 7 of the realm's finest warriors set off into the bowels of that forsaken place, but only one returned. Simbald the Stoic, spared by the beast, so that he may warn all others who would be foolish enough to attempt to despoil the Chimera's lair. My apologies. I did not come here to hear the guilt-riddled ramblings of an old man, but if you have a moment, I was wondering if I could ask of you a favor. Final wish of an ailing soul seeking peace with his past before departing on his journey to the 7 gates. And each of the 30 summers since escaping from the maws of that terrible beast, I have returned to its lair to pay the proper respects to my fallen compatriots. However, the years have finally caught up with old Simbald, and try as I might, no longer can these bones make the trek alone. If it is not too much to ask, would you travel to Cutler's Cry in my stead and place this banquet of flowers upon the final resting place of the Dark Light Raiders? Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff now. So might as well go ahead and do this real quick. Still got quite a bit to hunt for, don't I? Alright. Put these down. This is a cutler's cry, a labyrinth of sand-ridden caverns. And you hear that? The sound of the waffling snort when fire catches? That's the chimera, not that I've seen it. Sure, go on in, if that's certain at your ability to make it out in one piece. Don't expect me to go trotting in there after you, no matter how hard you wail and holler. Ah, you promised old Symbol the Stoic, did he? He's what's called a man of principle, he is. A little too principled, I'd say. What's wrong with wanting to live when you're with a wife at home, big with child? Right, the tale goes that rather than facing the fate spun for him by Amia, he hid beneath the mangled bodies of his leader and watched as his companions were torn apart, one by one, also that he might return home to see his son born. Should he have died a hero's death? Died a hero rather than lived a coward? Was being able to see his son worth having the boy knowing his father was a craven, disgrace to his friends and family? Should I ever find myself faced with a similar decision, would I have the courage to walk the righteous path? Now you know the true reason I would never step in that cave. Alright, so we can do that real quick. And who are you? Adventure. Nope, I don't remember ordering any. And I would have remembered something like that, seeing as I'm the employee of the moon for the 9th time. Thank you. Hush now. I'm listening to the scruffy man. An inquiry about the processed ceruleum shipment from Snelgot to Olda. Interesting. So, we may have a shared problem, here as unlikely as that sounds. We would love to ship to ceruleum, but there's far too little of it coming out of the plant. I suspect thievery, a little skimming off the top. Furthermore, I suspect the porters. I was going to keep an eye. I wouldn't want trouble with the labor confraternities, you know? But you're welcome to doubt and question them, and I'll use one problem to solve another. Brilliant. Bless me, Nathal. Let there be no creature features today. Your name be praised. I get paid enough for this. Doubt him. Stealing ceruleum. Well, I ought to punch you right in the face for impugning my reputation. Too, you think I'd still be here with my ass out in the wind if I'd made off with that kind of loot? Doing honest work out here, with all manners of nasties just yelms away. Doubt my words, go check the ceruleum in the barrels. Ain't nothing missing from what's in the books. Alright, so we got the Cutler's Cry. Not my favorite dungeon. Far so good. I wonder how much experience I'm going to get out of this place. 33,000 on the first boss. It's not terrible. I guess we don't need either of those. Okay, whatever. I personally thought those earrings didn't look too bad, but I guess because it doesn't have dex, doesn't want to give it to us. Yeah, I might have to call it here soon. I only did like 2 main story quests, but I don't think I'd be able to play too much longer. Why would you go for those guys? Jeez, there was... The path to the next area was clear. I don't know what it has been with the tanks in the last few dungeons I've done, but it's been... They've been making a lot of mistakes. Oh, well, okay, I guess they decided they wanted to fight more. So this seems to be like another dungeon where they didn't change too much. So I thought they changed all of it, but I guess we've only seen like maybe 2 change overall. Just Copper Bell and Thousand Moss. It's a bit unfortunate. But again, I guess those were like the worst ones. Or never fun to pull. Trying to remember. I think blue was get away. Blue is ice, I want to believe. And then purple was lightning, so we wanted to get close. Unfortunately, it's going to put us to level 40, which means I got another class quest I need to do. Might as well pass on that. Player command to you. Damn, that almost gave us 2 levels. Horblins. Drink cerealium? Oh, I've seen everything. I guess I don't need me to give me a champion from the confectory. That's a relief. I'll have to make an extra trip to the plant to make up for what those cursed topless put down the hatch. We'll wait to do the class quest until we get back out to Copter, since it should be interesting. Corbins, no, I didn't order any. I do sometimes though for business reasons, everyone does it. Shush, you can stop talking now, so I'll have to hire guards for that whole area. Oh, an idea. Raise the price and call it special security surcharge. Anyway, the cereal must flow. No more delays in shipping. Another brilliant coup by Papa Wazoo. Oh, is that a feather? For my cap? Why, thank you very much. So you can tell Santa that his shipment should be there in just a few days. Unfortunately, there's a wee increase in price. Security surcharge, you know? Everyone does it. Now we go back to Ulda. I don't think I picked up... Oh, did I not pick up the Sapphire Exchange? Aetherite? Yeah, unfortunately I didn't pick it up. That's fine. What is that? Excuse me? I've never seen armor like that before. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning... Oh, it's you, Lions. Talk to Papa Wazoo, really? It's a matter of days. So, my dear man, you're willing to tell me they're shipping what owed me, but charging more for it? Wish I'll meet you and all his sons with the joy of my gill. Hope gives them gout. I do appreciate you sorting this out, but with that potluck Papa Wazoo no less, discerning middlemen such as myself will certainly remember you for future commissions. Thanks to you, I'll be able to make my ceruleum shipment to Cothras. It's a load off my mind. Middleman has not but his name, you know. Head back to Champ Dragonhead, I assume. Tell Edwin to start laying out his vats, for that's how soon he'll have his ceruleum. Don't take my word for it, though, since Papa Wazoo made me a liar of me by tarrying with Corbin's drink in my shipment. Take this to Edwin as a token of my apology, and don't you sample any. Okay, but before we do that, we're going to go over to Valgard Float. Damn it, blast, that hurts. I hate being wounded worse than being dead. They call me the ram that batters, not the battered sheep. Lions, eh? State your business. Letter from me, from Belmont. Well, well, I tell you. How the best tactics officer in the White Rams ever had suffered to be mulling sellsword, that one I'll never understand. The roads haven't rusted that bucket of his. He says the shipbirds are moving into Cothras, that's good enough. We White Rams owe the Ixal pain. Tell him whatever we can do, we'll just name it. Damn it, blast, that hurts. Damn me for being careless about those Ixal. Blast was slicing me up like a side of fish. Here now, before you go all the way back to Cothras, why not stretch your legs a little? Get those Ixal wild talons for me. They had a look of newcomers to the area. That means they won't stay far from where I saw them. Gomorrah ruins. Look for a fresh kill, something big. Okay, so we gotta lurk by an antelope carcass and slay the Ixal wild talons. That should put me... You know what, since we're here... Okay, might as well grab you as well, since you're right here. Okay, I think we're all done. If I can turn all this stuff in. And then I think the last thing I'll do is go do... is just the Lancer quest. Back, are you? Took your time, too. Hope to meet something good for my ceruleum. Well, now, that is good news. And what's this? A gift from the tight-fisted Seneca? And a handsome one it is. I shall forgive the wretch. The fury smite me if I lie. Quite the tangled skin you've unwound there. And well loosened, too. Thank you for your trouble, and just to see if Melissa will save your hide someday. Time to wait on the last trial before patch content? Kinda wanna ask what the trial you're about to do is, but I also don't want to be spoiled. There you are. Let us toast to a job well done. I just finished brushing Sebastian. He'll give us some squash with his hay. He will get some squash with his hay tonight. Cartelak spoke highly of you, and he is right, I think. There is much to be said of a man who has sworn not to a master, but to his work. With adventures, one need only speak the end, and they deserve their own means. The last trial from 5.0. Gotta be honest, I don't know what that is. Cause I don't even know if I got to the last trial. If it's 5.0, would that be Hades? No. Right? This is like the last bit of story content.
You just walked right in with that thing, didn't you?
Yep.
Just squeeze through the door.
Hello, Nate. Grant me strength. There must be some way to... Who are you? A friend of Lord Hoshafont? I want to help you, I truly do, but these accusations of heresy have thrown much of House Halion into chaos. Right now we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. Okay, well I forgot the one thing in North Shroud, but we will go back and do that later. Let me go... start this quest. And that was such a badass part of the story, too. I'm gonna love seeing that again. Okay, so this is gonna give us Doom Spike, deliver an attack potency of 110 to all enemies in a straight line before you. You grow ever stronger, and I speak of more than just the flesh. You are slowly and surely realizing your potential as the Azor Dragoon. It's heartening to look upon. I must confess that my presiding feelings is one of relief. You must understand the mere thought that the eye would choose an outsider, one who ill comprehends the threat posed by dragons, fills me with the gravest misgivings that you have. But I shall say no more, lest flattery impede your improvement. Now, during your last lesson, I enlightened you regarding the origins of Dragoons. You should recall how Haldreth heroically triumphed over the great worm Nidhogg, and Ishgard came in possession of the Eye. Tell me, Lions, do you believe that these events truly transpired? Are you inclined to think that to think them fairy tales? I ask you this because few folk have seen dragons in flesh, besides we Ishgardians, and most would soonest dismiss them as products of the imagination. Last dragons are no less real than you and I, with Nidhogg perhaps the most real of all. In the course of his history, Ishgard has suffered the creature's wrath on 8 separate occasions. Each time the great worm rouses, the blood of countless Ishgardians is spilled. Let us revisit the past once more, Lions. This time it is 20 summers past, and the place is Dravania. After a century in slumber, Nidhogg awakened once more to resume his reign of terror. Entire villages were razed to the ground, their inhabitants reduced to smoldering ash. Sensing the great worm's unbridled rage, others of a kind began to rouse, and in such numbers as to blot out the sun with their wings. A deep foreboding darkness swept over Ishgard, raging infernos painting the belly of the sky an angry red, the agonized screams of innocents fading into deathly silence. At my station as the Azure Dragoon, I was there through it all, bore witness to all the horrors. There was no time to offer even the slightest prayer. Nidhogg lingered in one place only long enough to lay to waste, and when he took wing, so too did I pursue him, the man possessed. This game of cat and mouse continued for what seemed like an eternity before I found myself face to face with the great worm. The battle unfolded in a tiny settlement on the edge of Cothras, raging on 3 days and 3 nights, with neither side able to gain a decisive advantage. Remaining on my feet by sheer force of will, I realized it must end now, else I wouldn't end it well. Marshalling my last ounce of strength, I wagered all on a single thrust. My lance struck home, bearing deep in the ruin of my opponent's empty eye socket. Yet before I could withdraw my weapon, the worm lashed out wildly in its agony, dealing a blow that left me sprawled upon the scorched earth, nigh incinate. In an instant, I thought myself surely doomed, but Haloni was not finished with me. Having lost the taste for battle, Nidhogg let loose a blood-curdling roar before fleeing into the sky. The battle was over. Space Whale's a storm out? I think I know what you're talking about. While I did not perish from my injuries, they rendered my body unfit to bear the power of the dragon, and I was the Azure Dragoon no more. Lying bedridden, my thoughts wandered to all the innocent lives that had been lost, the people I failed to protect. The last conflict with the dragon of Dravania left countless orphans in the wake. Astinian is one of them, the sole survivor of Frendale, the final village to suffer Nidhogg's wrath. And none left to care for him. I did the only thing I could. I took Astinian as my own son, instructing him in the way of the dragoon when he was of age to learn. Yet I would not have you think me noble. The actions were born not of compassion but of guilt. My guilt at having failed him. Alas, I also failed him as a father. For what manner of man did I bring him up to be? A thief who endangered the lives of every one of his countrymen? You heard me right. All of Ishgard may suffer for his crime. Though we know little and less of the minds of dragons, it is conceivable that the disturbance surrounding his stolen eye will rouse Nidhogg to awaken once more. That his kin has finally stirred from their slumber serves as fair warning of that. Time is then on our side. Fortunately, it would seem that you are more than ready to embark on your next trial. Make your way to Witchdrop, where a knight, Hostine awaits your arrival. Our nation is depending on your lines. God damn, that was a lot of talking. Alright, let's go get this done, because it'll be the last thing I do tonight. what'd you have me do? You are the one who would aspire to be the Azure Dragoon, while you're not even a Vishgard. If you truly possess the power of Sir Emmerich seizing you, then prove it to me with your lance. On guard. Okay, you do that. Right. I've seen it like since Obsidian stood before me. Sir Emmerich has the right of it, after all. Return it and show your crystal to him. I've no doubt he will be pleased. Okay, now we go all the way back. I think this is just a short quest anyway, so it's not like we'll have another part to this. Go over here, that should be faster. You know what, I might just ride the chocobo down there. You have passed yet another trial with flying colors, Lions. A day when you may stand before Obsidian as an equal is not far off. And when that day comes, the eye will choose you over the traitor. I have no doubt of this. We must be patient still. For now, you must continue your training. When you do more on your own, seek me out once more. Okay, now we have Doomspike. Finally an AoE that we can use. The next one doesn't give us an ability, but I should start on the gear. For now, I'm going to call it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Camp Dragonhead. That should be all the side quests at least done for this area. And tomorrow we will actually start doing some of the quest line for this section, which, if I remember right, we have a lot to do because one of the Inquisitor guys wants to be a dick to us for a while. But that'll wait till tomorrow. I'm not sure what time I'll start streaming. Probably after I wake up, because I got really nothing to do tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in, Dark Phoenix, and have a good one.